All right, so now we are on day 4 of English Up. You're probably going to notice by now, if you haven't noticed already, the students are getting a little bit more relaxed. They're being a little bit more talkative and a little bit more confident. So the activities are just going to get even better from here. So today's lesson starts with 10 English phrases for bad travel experiences. So in the first one, you're going to be given a pack of Tic Tacs. Now this Tic Tacs has red, green, yellow, orange Tic Tacs in it. Again, you're going to probably want to get in the groups into maybe smaller groups for discussions. Each Tic Tac represents a different topic. Red, best travel experiences. Yellow, worst travel experience. Green, dangerous travel experience. And orange, surprising travel experience. So you're going to be allowing them to take a random selected Tic Tac, so they can't choose what color they get, and what color they get depends on what they're going to be talking about. For the lower intermediate students, they can more freely discuss what their topic is. For beginner students, you're going to want to write down on the board the sentence starter for them to finish. For example, for red, you're going to want to write down, my best travel experience was when, and they repeat that sentence and just finish it. And do that for each one, as listed on your activity sheet. And that's just the simple thing, for them to, in groups, answer their sentence prompt according to the color of their Tic Tac. I've had them take the Tic Tac and immediately put it in their mouth and forget what color they have. So try to warn them to look at what color the Tic Tac they have before they put it in their mouth. The next activity is called Dice Bomb. Again, you're going to be given one die for each group of 10 students. So you want to take the group of 10 students and try to separate them in different parts of the room, where you have a group of 10 students, and then within those 10 students, you're going to divide those into 2 groups. So again, if you have 20 or more students, you're going to want to play this game in 2 parts of the class. Once you have divided them into 2 teams, you're going to list how the scoring goes. If they roll a 1, they get a point. If they roll 2, 2 points. If they roll 3, they must switch scores with the opponent. If they roll a 4, they get 4 points. 5, 5 points, and 6 is a bomb. That means that they lose all their points. In order for them to be allowed to roll a die, you're going to be giving them a task. You're going to take a vocabulary term, and you're either going to ask them to say a sentence, if they're more lower intermediate students, or maybe spell the word, or maybe give a synonym of the word, or maybe act out the word. And if they do it correctly, they may roll the die. If they don't do it correctly, they cannot roll the die, and it goes to the next team. So you're going to be continuing this until you've gone through all the vocabulary terms. The next lesson is 10 places to go while they are still cheap. So you're going to divide the class into groups of 3 to 4 students. And one person from each group is going to come to the front, and their back is going to be facing towards the board, and their face is going to be facing towards the students. And you're going to write one location that was talked about in the lesson. And then you're going to allow the team, their team only, they have around 1 minute to say as many things to try to get their person to think of the location that is written on the board. If they can't do it in time, they lose a point. If they can say it, they gain a point. Just very simple. The last one is more of a rhythmic game. And so the rhythm starts with 1 clap on the thighs, 1 clap, snap, snap. 1 clap on the thigh, 1 clap, snap, snap. When they hit on the thigh and the clap, they don't say anything. But on the snap, they're going to be saying 2 words. So you don't want to start with a very fast rhythm. You're going to want to do this very slowly. So again, you're going to be getting the students into circles. Might be best to do circles of 10 or less students. Each student is going to be given a vocabulary term, and it's going to be their vocabulary term the entire time. So, let me move this so you can see this better, and I'm not shaking the monitor. So, each person is, like I said, given a word. So when you start the rhythm, on the first snap, they are going to say their word. Then on the next snap, they are going to say someone else's word. And that's going to cue that person that they must speak on the next one. So only one person is going to be speaking at a time. So it's like I'm saying, it's me, now I want to talk to this person, but they're only going to be using words. For example, let's say my word is apple, and I want to toss it over to the person who is tomato. So it's going to start with apple, tomato, and then the tomato person hopefully hears this and must respond by, again, saying their word, and then on the next one, they say someone else's word to then cue that person to let them know that they have to be the next one in line. So it's going to go something like this. Apple, tomato. Tomato, cucumber. Cucumber, apple. So then it's going to come back to apple. If someone doesn't hear or takes too long on the rhythm, they must step out of the circle. And this is going to continue starting over until one person is the winner. And those are the activities for day 4.